Ethan, what up? Tamius Plays, what up? Tamius, it's good to see you again. TikToks, what up? You sound tired. I'm tired. I just woke up. Definitely tired, but that doesn't mean that we don't become the best versions of ourselves mentally, physically, and spiritually. It doesn't mean that we don't win. And we don't win in the morning, okay? Like anything else, we're always trying to win. You know, I almost missed this 8 a.m. stream. I missed my TikTok stream, which is very not consistent me. You know what I mean? And that's not good because what were we trying to do or what were we trying to accomplish? Organization, discipline, no quit. So when I don't have, you know, the whole organization part and discipline part, it's not a good situation. Even if I have the no quit mentality all the time. I'm watching you while I'm showering. Okay. Yo, Jake, how you doing? Feeling tired, sad, feeling depressed? Either way, God bless you. I'm doing good. I'm feeling happy, feeling optimistic. Woke up 2 hours ago. I woke up at 2:45 a.m. Nah, dude, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling like ready to conquer the day like anything else. I feel like I'm going through that transition period in my life where like certain things that were kind of not like working are starting to work, and certain things that maybe were working a little bit are starting to like take a slowdown because not everything's going to be up the entire time, if you guys see what I mean. So it's like maybe TikTok or YouTube is not doing great with my lives recently, but I've been doing so well with everything else that I don't really care. And it's like, I'm doing well with TikTok and Instagram finally. So it's like, bro, like, I haven't had these popping ever. So it's like, how can I complain? Like, you just gotta, like, enjoy the good things and the bad things sometimes. You sound, yep. Yo, Jake, take my advice. If you're gonna sleep, if you go sleep at night, make sure you wear summer pajamas and have winter blankets and a loud alarm. With this transformation, you could have a positive morning. I am having a positive morning, brother. But I just woke up a little later today because, you know, hung out with my friends and stayed up a little late last night. You know, and you want to take some time to hang out with your friends. Obviously, that's going to take some time, you know, but being 15 minutes late, still waking up at 8:15 a.m., still vibing. I would say it's definitely all good, you know. The fact that I don't sleep well with pajamas, number one. I don't do alarms. I don't need alarms to wake me up. An alarm would actually piss me off and make me more tired. And I have mostly positive mornings. And if I'm not having a positive morning, it's not because I, you know, am tired and don't like life. If I'm not having a positive morning, it's because I'm feeling bothered with my own self and my own laziness. But most of the time when I feel that way, I usually do shit to get over that feeling of laziness and inadequacy, like working out, streaming, posting content, getting stuff done, which then gets me happier, which boosts my mood in the morning. See, a lot of y'all got this wrong, which is why it's almost a good conversation to have. You guys think that there's a certain way you should just wake up with energy in the morning. You should just wake up happy for the morning and wake up positive for the morning. Oh, this, that, and the other thing. This is all incorrect. The reality of the situation is you absolutely need to set up things in your morning to do to give you that spike of energy, spike of dopamine, spike of happiness. You can't just be like, oh, get really good sleep, and you should want to wake up in the morning. It's like, no, do you have anything you want to do in the morning? Because if you have a shitty fucking job you want to do in the morning, I don't care how good your sleep is, I don't care how good your diet is. If you hate your job, you are not going to want to wake up in the morning. Okay? So that's the reality of the situation, is you got to find shit to do that you actually like in the morning to boost your mood. Understand that having a good morning means doing shit in the morning. So I knew my grandma's sleep wasn't 100% perfection. Urzu Ismailov, what up? Out here vibing, thriving, doing a little workout stream later today. Talk about school. You know, children compared to adults should sleep more than adults. Children more sleep since children are still growing. I think everyone needs sleep. I think every human needs sleep. But I think it's important for kids to get sleep because of the developmental shit. But I think it doesn't mean that's not important for adults. I think it's important for everyone to get good sleep. Sleep that works for them. Just skip late night screening. I agree. That's definitely important to do that. Especially if you're not with your friends or making memories with them. I work at Subway and love my job and my coworkers. Also, Jake, answer my question, please. I don't know what your question is. Do you smoke? No. What was the question? Oh, XP thing? I don't know what it is. It's just started showing it. I think it's just like my top fans in the live streams. And it just shows like rankings and shit. I don't know. But I guess it's like for whoever's in here the most. Something like that. The reason why giving birth is so painful for women is because babies have 300 bones while adults only have 206. If you had one wish, what would it be? I don't know. I don't think I'd have one. Salam, what up? You start one. Either way, it's an example. If you had one wish, what would it be? Tyler, you might want to turn all the comments off so you can see every comment in the stream. It's the top right 3 dots in chat filter. Where? I don't know where that is. Yo, dude, do you have the flu or something? Just a cold? I can hear my ears. You're sick. No, bro. I swear to God. Every single person is like... Wait. Sorry, we're going to answer this question later. What should I have for breakfast? Steak and eggs. Whoever the fuck said pancakes, never fucking say that again. We don't do pancakes here. We don't do cereal here. We never eat bread in the morning in this stream, okay? We only eat animal protein and fruits in the morning, okay? None of that bullshit. I'd rather eat an elk or an alligator than a fucking pancake in the morning. But yeah, steak and eggs, okay? Steak, chicken, eggs, salmon, whatever the fuck. Fruits. That's what you do. But no, I'm not sick. I never get sick. I haven't been sick in the past, 3 years, and I would credit a lot of it to my diet. Yes, I do have a stuffy nose. Yes, I live near a garden. I've always sneezed a lot as a kid, but it doesn't mean I'm sick. Sick means you are in bed and you can't work out. My definition of sick is I'm too sick to work out, and that hasn't happened to me in 3 years. So, because of my definition of that, I haven't gotten sick in 3 years. There you go. So yeah, no, I'm not sick. I just get a stuffy nose sometimes. Sometimes I sneeze, and that doesn't mean I'm sick. Okay? Now, when people try to use it as a pussy-ass excuse and be like, oh, yeah, maybe I'm getting sick, and then they start to, procrastinate their shit because they're kind of sick. Horrible. That's what slows you down. Okay. No, Amen. Bless you. I'm joking. Like chicken. I'm joking. Okay. I'm gonna be quiet. Oh, I have steak and eggs, burritos. I'm gonna eat a couple of those. Hell yeah. Yo, Tyler Durden. What job do you do? I'm a testosterone coach. I help men in their 20s boost testosterone naturally through a lifestyle training diet. Also be working out soon, so y'all will get to see that. How much money you make monthly? Bruh, what a question. Like, in what world am I even supposed to answer that? Am I even allowed to answer that? I don't think I am. I don't think I'm allowed to answer that. Is you organizing today? I'm trying, bro, but I'm gonna keep it real. I remember talking about, oh my god, organizing, blah blah blah. And I did like 83% of my notebook, so I'm a little disappointed in myself with that. But today's a new day to recover and just kind of be like, okay, like you can do what you did in the notebook, add the other shit, and go from there. How about that? Does that sound good? This is Peak Internet. Tyler Durden helping you increase your testosterone. Yes, it is. This is Peak Internet, 1000%. And you're seeing it right now. You know, this is also going to be the OG days. You know, that's what I find interesting about this entire thing is the way I see it. You guys won't know this reference. I'm gonna say it anyway. This is like Joe Rogan, Eddie Bravo, and Alex Jones all together. You know, that's peak Joe Rogan time. This right now, or this next couple months, will be that. You know what I mean? If you could be a fictional world and multiverse, what is your top choice? I don't know what fictional world we're talking about. Like, you need to give me options. Like, I guess a fictional world where they have the best drugs that get you, like, no effects of the bad stuff and only the good stuff, right? And then, like, the best food. And then also the world where the dopamine doesn't spike all the way and then go down. Like, that's not how it works. It's like one of those things where, uh, like, it's just it's just like it's one of those things where you never go like dopamine never like goes like too much up because you get used to something. Like that's the fictional world. That's the fictional world I would choose. The one where everything's just the same level of dopamine. And all food was good and had zero health benefits and all drugs were good and had zero like health issues. All that shit. You know what I mean? That's the kind of world I would pick. Oh my god. Hi, hello. I'm so excited to see you. What up? What up? Why do you keep calling him Tyler Durden? What's up? If you were in Squid Games, you would be player 096. What's up, Jake? Did you find it crazy when player 1011 from in Squid Game? I didn't really watch Squid Games like that. I think you're talking about the old guy, but I'm not 100% sure. I missed my TikTok stream. Also, I think someone. Oh no, never mind, never mind, never mind. What the? Season 2, Season 2. Timius, it was so obvious, duh. Help me where I go, I only see brain rats. Yo, I am number one. Where do you go when you only see brain rots? How about this? Off your phone. Because there is no brain rot if you're not on your phone. If you need to go on your phone, then why don't you watch shit like me and other, influencers that are trying to get you better So then it doesn't feel like brain rot. It feels like growth. It feels like you're just listening to people telling you to work out and do things to get better at life. So that's why. That's the reality. That's your help. You remember the 7-hour stream you did a couple weeks back? Yeah, I do. I do remember that. That was not smart of me at all. That was an example of stupidity and no quit mentality kind of being put in the same category. It was like, yeah. Exactly. Watch Jake's vids, not some weird brain rot. Oh, thank you. Anisha, what up? What up? So yeah, let's drop some questions. Maybe we should give out some life advice. I feel like y'all are fiending for life advice at this point. Y'all are fiending for realness and like a relaxation, like a chance to get away from all like the fakeness and the noise and the rod. You're looking for a chance to chill, a chance to like boost yourself in a relaxing way, like help yourself in a relaxing way. I know what you guys are all looking for. So easy. Damn, I remember that stream I was watching the whole time. You were watching my 7-hour stream the whole time? Bro, you got some haze in your shorts? Hates in your short? Oh, yeah. Hell yeah, bro. Dude, I always get haters. I get haters on my TikTok, on my Instagram, and my YouTube. You guys have to understand something. I am very susceptible to hate, okay? There are 4 components to a good streamer or YouTuber or whatever, in my opinion. Someone that people want them to be their coach, their best friend, date them, or love to hate them, okay? And I have all 4 of those pretty much down. Like, there are people that absolutely love to hate me in this world. They absolutely love it. They can't get enough of it. There are people that join my streams every single day just to hate me and not like what I'm doing. So at that point, you have to be like, okay, well, if they're spending this much time out of their day just to not like me, I must have some sort of effect on them. You know what I mean? Do you think Michael Jordan's leaving YouTube hate comments? No, because he didn't give a fuck. Only people that care are people that actually are feeling inadequate about themselves. But those people help me out. So I'm not against the hate comments because one person hates and the other person is like, hey, or like, what are you talking about? That's like 2 comments, okay? That completely hits the algorithm differently than it being like, oh, you know, uh, 0 comments on a video because no one wants to hate. Yeah, I was listening to the whole working out and doing cardio and shit. What time is this? Your most viewed stream? Probably one like a month ago. If this asks me anything, do you have a, I don't know what that is, ask me, because everyone thinks you try to be cool, like those Indian cringe people. Because everyone thinks you try to be cool, what? I don't think that. I think if everyone thought I was trying to be cool, I wouldn't have 3,000 subscribers. I would have like barely any subscribers and a bunch of people commenting saying stop trying to be cool. I think you read it. I think you said it wrong. You said because everyone thinks you're cool. Not everyone thinks you're trying to be. It's because everyone does think you are. All right, then, so if you want some advice, the best advice we as humans can do is to believe that we are born to accomplish and do it without limits. Either our dreams, jobs, whatever. I agree. I feel that. Our limit is almost full grown, man. I don't know what that is. Hi there, Jake. Can I come to your house? I promise I won't do anything. What the fuck? Mr. Beast may almost have 400 million subs, yet those small YouTubers at least have their ways of trying to be a YouTuber in life. Also, there's no personal connection with Mr. Beast. The reality is, is Mr. Beast going to start up a live stream and be able to answer your questions ever? No. And that's the advantage I have over him, is that he will never be able to have a personal connection with anyone. Never. Never. Any new fan, it's basically over. You know what I mean? Like, I could have a personal connection with so many of you guys. I answer you guys' questions. Mr. Beast doesn't have that. He's unable to have that. So, yeah, that kind of sucks for him. How long are you doing streams? I don't know. We'll fucking find out. I mean, myself don't have any chance. I only make videos with my single Samsung A3. What do you mean? You just talked about not having excuses and doing whatever you need to do to win. And now you're talking about, but you can't. What are you talking about? Do you like Messi, Ronaldo? Ronaldo. The whole point is no excuses, I thought. I thought that was the entire thing we were going for on this stream, right? No excuses, discipline, organization. Bro, there are people literally commenting steroids on my fucking shit. Look at this. Do we not see this? Am I the not smart one here? Okay, I'm sorry. It's not reading it the right way. Steroids. Steroids, look. High test, you hop on gear, W transformation. Steroids. Bro, what the fuck? I see when the first person commented steroids, I'm like, okay, maybe some people just don't know what they're talking about. Now that I've had like multiple people comment it, I'm just like, do you guys know how like health and fitness works? Like someone that was actually on roids would be like, what the fuck? Do I jump over your fence when I come to your house or knock on the door? Don't worry, I'm going to have to upgrade Ronaldo better. For anyone who needs it, Jesus died on the cross for us. He defeated death and promises us everlasting life as long as we have faith in him. Jesus loves you, so do I. Enjoy your day. Okay, wait, I have a question about that. Sorry, I hate to jump in here. So you just said Jesus died on the cross for us. He defeated death and promises everlasting life as long as we have faith in him. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna sin because I like doing like fun shit. And then right before I die, like a month before, I'm gonna be like, okay, and now I have faith in you. I accept you as my Lord and Savior to, like I accept you as my Lord and Savior. So then I get to go to heaven. So then I get to commit all the sins, still have a good time in life, and then get to go to heaven like everyone else. Okay. And you guys had to follow those rules for the last like 50 years. Now you actually had to do fun shit, and we still end up in the same place. That sounds like fun. Okay, I'll do that. What's good, man? I just came back from the gym. The goat, what's going on? I have my plans for the future. You're like, brother, what? Watch some cringe videos. Dude, 2 streams ago, you complained about Christians. Complained? What the fuck are you talking about? Complained? I don't complain about anyone. Complaining is like these people are bothering me and I'm sad about it. Ranting is like this is interesting. I just don't understand how the fuck this works. But it's not really a complaint. It's more just like a point in like not like seeing logical like situations. It's just observating that. Like, y'all have to understand what complaining means. Complaining means, like, something's actually bothering you. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I just question shit. I just question everything. You know what I mean? Like, complaining is like, oh, today sucked. I did this, and this happened, and this hurts, and I hated this person, and blah, 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 blah. That's what complaining is. But I'm just like, this doesn't make sense. This doesn't make sense. You guys say this. That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. So I'm just confused on how any of this makes sense. That's not complaining. That's questioning in a passionate way because I'm bothered that I feel like, a lot of people are, giving me information that doesn't make sense, But perceive it how you wish. Doesn't work like that. Yo, bro, do you know the edit? I don't know. Should I jump over your fence or visit your room, or should I knock on the door? Can you make Simon LOL? Good, my hack worked. Hold up, chat. Hi. Just stopping you. I'd be traveling around the country. Exhausted. See you right now. Or, sorry, right now. See you. What would you rate as better? DreamWorks with their way of roasting Disney, or Disney being in childhood? I don't even know. I don't know the answer to that. Said hi. Can you make slime? No, I cannot make slime. Do I look like someone that makes slime? That's a bad question, actually. Don't answer that. Like, yes. There was no way you were gonna say, like, no, never mind. You don't look like a person that makes slime. I don't even know how the fuck you make slime. When I visit your room, I will come with 4 people on you. Okay. Jake, I'm a real one. Hell yeah. Beach Babies. He did make you slime for his testosterone level. Dude, okay. That's funny because to a certain extent, there's definitely some like shit you can make like with honey and like beef gelatin that definitely is like a slimy substance that's definitely good for testosterone. So maybe I'll make that one day and post it. New idea. Write it down. Keep reminding me of doing that then. I'm back with that. Why are we talking about slime again? Nah, brother, I'm a real one. Hell yeah. A question. Since what up, what up? Was good. Wait, some of y'all said do a poll and I completely avoided that for no reason. That was very stupid of me. And I'm just gonna keep it real with this poll. Are you a loser? And everyone gets bothered with this question, and I don't know why. Because I'm asking simply, are you a loser? I'm not saying this is a loser. This is the definition of a loser. Are you a loser or not? I'm just asking what your definition is and if you consider yourself that. So it's all perception of yourself. It's a self-perception question. And y'all don't realize that because y'all take it so offensively. Just like, no, I'm asking, are you a loser? Boom. Let's see how you think about yourself. No, you are AI Ethan. Yo, Jake. Yake, brother, read it correctly. Bro, hella motivated. What motivates me is you're consistent. Let's go, man. Thanks, Ragav. Day 21 done. Let's go, brother. That's what I'm talking about, man. Am I a real one? What's up, evil? David here. What's up? I did baking soda clear. I'm gonna glue the mix. Oh, yeah. How you doing, Dave? I'm a loser. What's good, bro? TikTok, stop yapping. Unk. What's your favorite Madden player so I can play with him? Lamar Jackson, Tyreek Hill. I liked Alvin Kamara. I like basically everyone fast. Like every fast position and player. I like good right tackles and left tackles. I like good fast middle linebackers that also hit hard and are good at getting picks. It's like fast quarterbacks and fast wide receivers. And like a fast running back combination with the running back that could hit really hard. So it's like a Derrick Henry with but Derrick Henry's also kind of fast. But like a Derrick Henry with like a fucking who's like a really fast running back. Like, I'm trying to think, who's like a really, like I guess Jonathan Taylor or something like that. Like, but even him, like he's fast, but like there's faster people. I'm good, evil. If the Devils losers, but I'm not Lords winners, then if you're sent, you're Lords losers and Devils winner. Okay, interesting. So if you sin, you're a winner in the Devil's eyes, but you're a loser in Lord's eyes. But if you don't sin, then you're a winner in the Lord's eyes and a Devil's in the Devil's eyes, or a loser in the Devil's eyes. But you could do all that shit to the Lord, and as long as you accept him and he accepts you for your sins, then you're a winner. You don't even have to win, actually. You just have to accept him. It's crazy. Cool, what up? And day 10 with the live stream. Is it night? I'm a sub. Hell yeah, facts, Jake. Yo, remember me with that mine shot? Yeah, I remember you with that. Which country you live in? I live in the USA. I'm eating for lunch today. Hell yeah. Do you know I used to work Mexican cartels? Those guys were real danger, man. Hell yeah. Well, good stuff. This poll is boring AF. Ask deeper question. Well, we're just gonna see where we're at right now first before we do anything. Hey, alright, I have a 93 Kiki Barber and 95 speed to a WR pole, bruh. When I listen to Outside Song, the David Lee theme, I can literally lift twice the weights, LOL. Ultimately, he's every guy of motivation. I agree. Hey, I'm watching streams at the same time. LOL, by the way, I grew a bit, 4.6 to 4.8. Hell yeah, I meant 2 streams. At 13, okay. So let's see where these polls are at. 92% said no, you are not a loser, and 8% said yes, you are a loser. Okay. Well, that to me means we got some people that perceive themselves well, which is actually a good thing. But not every single person voted that. There were a couple people that voted that, or no, one person that voted they felt like a loser. I'm in 2 streams at 13. Jake, listen to Kentucky Love. Do you have Alexa? No. When I think of Star Wars, I always think of Chewbacca. Sounds like he's like a grandpa of scoring. Maybe because they are watching your streams more often. Oh, yeah, probably. Would you choose? What would I choose? It's your last guilty pleasure. Um, last guilty pleasure. Played Mario Kart last night. So, what role do you plan to do in this stream? What's the objective? To be more logical? The objective, actually is funny, is to just kind of demonstrate consistency. Like, to a certain extent, what a lot of these morning streams are isn't necessarily the stream itself. It's the fact that I'm doing it every single day and haven't stopped. It's the fact that every single day, at 8 a.m., he was going to be streaming. He's going to be on YouTube live stream. Like, it kind of just demonstrates what consistency looks like. Through that, you get asked many things, you get topics of different sorts. But I would say that's kind of the plan in the stream, is just to kind of overall just demonstrate what consistency looks like, which we've been doing. And then through that also, ask, answer questions, blah, blah. But also, I do want to make them more organized. I do want to set them up a little bit more like niche based, which we're going to do way more. So, yeah, it's all coming up. Is it a sub goal? Well, we definitely have a sub goal. I feel like we always have like sub goals when we're streaming. We're at like how many subs we're at? 3,081. So we need like 19 more. Hello, what up, Copper, or just time? You dress, what up, what up? Would you rather get 10 mil every day or 100 bill money? Honestly, it's a good question because there's a part of me that's like, bro, if you just get the 100 bill, invest like most of it, don't have to worry about it, and then you get to also spend like a billion. But if you get 10 million every day, then you're like waiting a year until you could actually like spend that shit, like the way that you want, like, and have like 3.6 billion. And then even then, no, I'm going with the 100 bill. Give me the 100 bill, bro. Give me the 100 bill. Give me the 100 bill, man. Give me that 100 bill. Straight up. What are you doing? Yo, Cobber, what up? Cobber, what up? What's good? Hi, Evil. Do you live alone? FYI, is your roommates out? My roommates are here. Either way, you can't hear any people in the background. Jake, these nuts, lol. 3288. What's a personal motto of life? Motto that I live by? Ooh, motto that I live by. Well, there's a couple, but working harder is never gonna not help is one of the big ones. You have to be odd to be number one. We're on a spinning rock. I like to say that a lot when it comes to like people overthinking, like caring about other people or caring about like consequences that don't really mean anything in the grand scheme of things. And then another thing I wrote down is discipline is the strongest form of self-love. I wrote that down because I sometimes look at discipline as like this thing that's like I'm like torturing myself, and it's like no 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 no, this is your strongest form of self-love. So that's another thing I kind of wrote down. Uh, and then just kind of just going off of like the three things I've been trying to say, which is hard work, discipline, organization. Those are the three things I've been trying to, do these couple days. Hard work, discipline, organization. Basically. Man, should I change my profile picture? I kind of like it. I don't even know what it is, but from this perception, I like it. But I don't know what it is. Looks like something from Fortnite. Jake, you streaming tonight? Maybe. Joe Goldberg or Tom Holland? Joe Goldberg. 8 p.m. You kind of tired, Jakes? Bro is thinking. Mine is 11:44. I sense that your spirit animal is a gorilla since you'd face 100 men. LMAO. I'm just spamming the meme. My spirit animal is actually a wolf. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know what my spirit animal will be. It might be. Who knows? Smart. Right now, your balls will explode. Okay. Damn. Everybody, wait. I'm going now. Wow. I'm AFK for a sec. Bye-bye. Peace. Oh, man. Oof. Okay, yeah. So guess what, guys? Guess what? I am tired, and I am sore. And you guys are probably like, bro, what do you mean? Why are you streaming if you're tired? Which is one of the craziest things anyone's ever said. I'm like, bro, why would I not stream if I'm tired? You do things even when you're tired. That's the point of life. You think it would be wise to send people to death row to be test subjects and see if they can survive on other planets? FYI, I won't count as illegal activity since they're on death row. Okay, you know what? It gets interesting with that whole situation of like, do you think we should experiment? Because goes with anything. Do you think we should experiment with people that are on death row? Like, do you think we should do human experiments and we can learn a lot of shit about humans with experiments if we were able to actually test them? You know what I mean? Not just have people testing them behind the scenes, because obviously that's happening. Yeah, I think I'd be open-minded to the idea as long as we like it was death row people that were genuinely like admitted to the crime. Like they said, like, no, I killed this person. No, I did this horrifying thing. Those are the people that, yeah, you send to other planets. I agree. Megan Fox or Madison Beer? Madison Beer. Jake, if you want to live or die, sorry. Remember, I'm always watching you. There are people always watching you, so remember that is not a joke. Sup, said I, bro, I hate cringe videos again. Madison needs help. I'm back. Madison Beer, Dua Lipa. Madison Beer. I believe. Yeah, grandma, I don't know what it is. Have you hit puberty, but the hairs aren't hidden even? I have a lot more on the right than left. Bro. Okay. I've hit you. Okay, sorry. Let me reread this. I'm sorry. Let me wake up. Whew. Okay. I have hit puberty, but the hairs are hitting uneven. I have a lot more on the right than the left. Okay. That is completely fine. Don't worry about it. Okay, just keep doing what you're doing. Keep eating good food, boosting your testosterone the right way, consuming the right foods, and doing the right things, and go from there. I believe I'm stupid and a loser. Hi, how are you, gay? How are you, gay? I low-key hate RDJ. I don't know who that is. Bro can't read. I don't know. You know what's funny? Unfortunately, sometimes it's a me not being able to read. Sometimes it's my brain wanting to see it a different way. Like, I don't know. It's weird. It's very, very weird. I don't know. I'm not going to go too deep into that or speculate that at all. Would you say Giga Chad, the muscle man from Giga Chad meme, is role model in alternate scientific reality? What? What are we even talking about? I'm sorry, I can't. How are you? I'm good. What's your opinion on Gremlins? I don't know. I don't think I have any opinions. Tom Cruise versus Andrew Garfield. Andrew Garfield, just because I really don't like Tom Cruise because of all this Scientology shit. I just hate him for that, bro. I don't like it. I hate that shit. I'm sorry. I don't know if you guys know about Scientology. It's fucked. It's all fucked. But the most fucked thing is the rules that he has for his workers, servants, slaves, basically. Like, they can't say, like, oh, like, if he were to say, like, something like, oh, can I get, like, a coffee with, like, sugar and cream? They can't be like, oh, like, what kind of cream, or, like, where from, or, like, oh, we don't have that in the, like, there's a certain language, it's like, yes, sir. Like, and it doesn't really matter what, like, if they have, like, they have to figure it out, you know what I mean? Like, it's a different vibe. I'm not gonna explain it too hard, but it's, like, it's weird. It's very weird shit. It's a cult. Sorry, Jay, I'm sorry. I like that your push-ups clips. I got that push-ups clips for a video. Hell yeah, fire. You like Joe Rogan? Of course. Of course I like Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan's like one of my favorite people to listen to. But if we talk about facially, then tell. Oh, just facially? Just purely face. Probably Tom Cruise, to be honest. But if we're talking about person, I just don't like Tom Cruise's whole like thing. He's just such a Christian cult fucking freak. It's weird. Come on, Jake. You're smart to realize that the universe is a large space boom. Oh, thanks, man. Thanks for telling me that I'm smart enough. Or, no, come on. You're smart to realize. Smart to realize. Sorry. Never mind. See, my brain perceives it differently. That's that processing disorder coming in. Would you hunt and eat gremlins if you were real? I would hunt anything and eat them if I had to for survival. I have a quote. If you lose money, you lose nothing. If you lose your health, you lose something. But you change your character, you lose everything. Facts. I feel like I heard that the other day. Did you ever in real life see a dead body? Because I saw one in public. I actually never have, and I hope I don't, to be honest. Back, someone died in public due to a heart attack. Yeah, that sucks. Up, public, for me. I just hit 53 subs last week. I had Ryan Gosling versus Joe Goldberg. I don't know what Ryan Gosling looks like. I feel like I should, but I don't. Do you have a good clip doing gym stuff? I do, but I need to get more clips, and it's not going to be today, but it's going to be soon. But you know what happened actually? I did see one guy. I genuinely thought this guy was going to die. His face was purple, and he like literally was like having. It was literally at the gym. It was like having like some sort of something, like some sort of episode. He was on the ground. He was very, very overweight, and his face was purple. And I was like, this guy looks like he's choking on something. This looks like he doesn't breathe. He can't breathe. Like I have a feeling this guy's gonna die. And I don't know what happened to him. I'm pretty sure he didn't die because I feel like I would have heard about it. But like, I just kind of went on with my day. Like obviously there was other people there helping the situation. It wasn't just him there alone, fucking just not breathing. I just fucking don't fuck that. Like there was already like medics there and shit, and like someone figuring it out. But I was just like, bro, what the fuck? It was honestly the perfect place to have any bad thing happen though. There's like a bunch of people that know CPR. They literally practice there. Let's test your IQ. What's 13 times 2 plus 7 minus 8? Well, oh, God. I forgot how. Because if I'm just doing 13 times 2 is 26, and then plus 7 would be 33, then minus 8 would be 25. But I don't know if it's like, I don't know if that was how we're supposed to do it. Keep grinding. Mathematic, LOL. How's your day going? The answer is 27. The work of Boom Das. I thought it was PEMDAS. Oh, yeah, sorry for not being able to live stream. A study happened which shows the more testosterone, the less IQ in the group of people. Now, I don't know how much that makes sense. It makes sense. Can you tell me that study? Let's research it. Because I completely disagree with a study like that. So what's it called? I would love to see it. Math days. Bin Ich Kozmek, Vin Ich Hundes. How's your day? Hold up, wait. Do you remember? Bro, I hate making videos because I work hard for the edit, but I don't get that views. Bro, did he escape the prison? Man, what up, what up? Do you play video games in public malls? What? No. Search testosterone versus IQ. Okay, testosterone versus IQ. Okay. Current research suggests a complex and nuanced relationship between testosterone and IQ or cognitive function rather than a simple cause and effect relationship. Well, if anyone is smart enough to know what nuance means, or, what was the other word they used? Complex. That means that there's no cut and dry answer. It's not like one or the other. Like this cause, they literally just said it's not cause and effect relationship. There's a lot of different shit going on. But let's look through this, shall we? Nonlinear relationship studies suggest that both too low and high testosterone levels might be disadvantages for certain cognitive abilities, particularly fluid intelligence, especially in women. Moderate levels will be beneficial. Sex-specific differences. Research indicates potentially differences in how testosterone influences cognitive. In men, testosterone levels are associated with an increase in IQ, except at very high levels. Okay. Did we not just hear this? It means in men, testosterone levels tended to be associated with an increase in IQ, except at very high levels. So they're saying, for the most part, if you have higher testosterone, you will most likely also have higher IQ. But if you have extremely high testosterone, then you might not, which is very interesting. But it also makes sense because dummies boost high testosterone in the first place. In women, it's an inversive curve linear relationship where is observed where both excessively low and high testosterone potentially impacting intelligence. So basically, they're going to be stupid either way. God, that was just such a good joke. I'm sorry I had to. Specific cognitive domains, testosterone may impact different cognitive abilities in varying ways. Some studies suggest a correlation between high testosterone levels, higher fluid, verbal, and spatial intelligence. However, other research points towards a potential inverse correlation between high testosterone levels and certain cognitive abilities, with some suggesting a more female way of thinking, increased verbal intelligence, decreased spatial ability at higher than advanced testosterone levels. Exactly. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, this is exactly what I thought I was going to fucking see. Exactly what I thought I was going to see. It's not that they're, like, they just have a more female way of thinking if you have lower tests. That's what I think it is. Okay, let me read this because I'm a little late now. Okay, okay, bro spamming. Bro, I need to chop a shot. Okay, no spamming. What's the mods? Need them. Bro, ban them. Sorry, bro. Turkey emoji. Bro, timeout. Truth or dare. What? School must teach children how to survive in natural habitats or to make money. Hell yeah. Think about times when you successfully asked questions in the past. This can remind you that you can handle the situation and boost your confidence. Facts. Keep asking questions. Gun sprayed. Sugar apple in stock. Truth or dare. JK. Yo, Jake, in the next stream, you should try spicy chip. No, hell no. That's not my vibe. How old are you? 21. Truth. 1,000. Do you like the kangaroo with have 5 feet? What? Bitch, bruh, truth or dare. Is anyone gonna say anything about the study we just talked about? Or are we all just gonna avoid that? Truth or dare? Do you think that the year 9901 will be living in a different galaxy? Use lightsaber? Do you watch? I'm back. Sorry about this. All a bunch of helicopters from the military base, and everyone want to see him. Hello again. Bro, so no one has any statements to talk about the fact that I just completely called out this study. No one, like, I just literally, someone just said a study, and I said, I think that's bullshit. We looked it up, and I was fucking right. And not, like, look it up, like, one Google source, like, the actual, like, and I hate to say it, but this is the reality of the situation, ChatGPT taking fucking 20 different studies and then putting the overall perspective of it. And if you think that's stupid, then you don't know how fucking studies work. Sorry, you just don't. Truth or dare? Truth. Give me truth, bro. I want some truth. I'm fiending for the truth right now. I feel like I'm being lied to. Do something fun in your stream. Bro, we didn't even care. I know you guys don't care. Oh, well, I know some of you guys don't care. But the reality is you guys should care. And that's what sucks. Is that I feel like a dad almost, or like a coach, trying to get kids to care about shit they don't care about. But it's just the reality of the situation. Is that, you know, is that a lot of people that watch my streams, they do it because, you know, they just like the realness of the situation. They're not necessarily trying to get higher testosterone. Even though I am literally a testosterone coach, this is what I do. This is how I work. You just wasted your breath. Hell no, I didn't, bro. It was great to fucking say that. And I know for myself. I could have fucking done this alone and still would have got value from it. But luckily, 17 other people got value from it too. Because even if you don't think you got value from it, you still did. But even if you don't think that, there was still probably at least 1, 2, or 3 people out of the 17 that did. I can wholeheartedly believe that because people watch me to get higher testosterone too, because I am a testosterone coach at the end of the day. I talk about that stuff a lot. Yeah, that's true. Only very high IQ levels of testosterone has shown low IQ. Exactly, bro. So even him. So boom, unwasted right there. Proof. Thank you. But I didn't, like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, okay. Oh, God, I just can't be, I just hate being right about everything. Bye-bye. I would comment on it if I heard it. Do I have a crush? I know exactly reacting stream will get you 10K. Messi Ronaldo. Okay, this study is wise for the facts that people need to wake up, that Google has more information than books at the library. You just type something and bam, you find it like opening candy. Yeah, dude. The Google internet is pretty fucking sick for that. You know, I'm not gonna lie. Like, you can learn a lot of shit. It's like the one advantage we kind of have. Here's the thing. Here's the one advantage that I have as a coach is that if I were to try to be a fitness trainer coach 20 years ago, I have like maybe 10% of the information I have now. And that's the difference is now I have all this information and I'm able to do it online. So, and there's a whole new era of like situation. And I just need to hop on the trend that's going to work for me. Like anything else. Yo, what's good? I'm back, bro. What up? Are you in college? Yes, I'm in college. College lifestyle, man. What is your wish? My wish is to just continue to live life and have more and more fire throughout my life. Found my virgin wife. God bless you, brother, in your due time. What? I don't know. Avoid focusing on those around you. Maybe your friend is naturally charismatic or a colleague. Always ask the right questions. To make people laugh. Everyone has different skills, including you. I agree. Like, for everyone's, like, I guess that's a good statement for people, is like avoid focusing, not necessarily avoid focusing on those around you, but avoid focusing on like things that don't help you get better or them get better. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, you should focus on what like growth looks like for you guys. So it's kind of like that vibe, but everyone has different skills for sure. Thanks. I didn't know that much. I have like seen shit that I got from you. Hell yeah. Well, we're learning. Hope you achieved that, bro. That study. Can you like briefly explain it again? I missed it. Wow. Okay. Basically, it's just saying that for the most part, higher testosterone does correlate with higher IQ levels, but extreme high testosterone can correlate with lower IQ levels, and that makes sense because people that have extreme high testosterone usually are blasting gear, and that's a pretty stupid thing to do because you're blasting drugs, which is low IQ. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Study explained. Can you do a video reacting or something like that? Bro, I wanted to be happy, but I don't know how. I get bored by everything easily. Bro, if you're bored, you need a passion. You need a thing to wake up to in the morning. Whether it's, making, money, whether it's in the gym, you got to wake up to something, though. I can't have you out here just, like, saying you're bored. I'm never bored. I'm either working or relaxing, okay? I'm either super tired from my work and I'm working. You know what I mean? Like, and work doesn't have to be hard. Work could be this. This is me. This is my work. Work is fun. You know what I mean? I love work. But, like, work is also tiring to a certain extent. So you have to just kind of look at it that way. So no bored, okay? If you're bored, you're working. And if you're not working, then you're relaxing because you're tired from work. That should be your mindset. By the way, Jakes, I'm going to go stay silent. Ask me anything. Hello, dear. What up? Drive Guru. Oh, shit. Bro's got, like, fucking 130K subscribers in the chat, bro. Everyone check out his channel. Hi, what up, Facts? Spend 1 week in Carboniferous Period or Jurassic Period. Yo, Jake, if you go to your kitchen and get a box of milk and show it to the camera, I'll do a live stream myself. A box of milk? I don't have a box of milk. I have a carton. I don't have a carton. I have a fucking, like, jug of it. Bro, this Drive Guru is an Indian. Bye, see ya. Oh, cool. Thank you. I'll research it more later. Do you remember me? What up, Mr. Savage? What up? Welcome. What's funny is the subscribers we're getting in this specific stream. Like, this specific stream, people are like, hey, I'm actually going to subscribe to this guy. Maybe this guy is actually pretty cool. Oh, man. Bugatti or Lambo? Bro, I don't know. Fucking Bugatti. I have no idea. I don't even think like that, unfortunately. Or fortunately, however you want to think like that, I guess. Any reaction to a day song? No. Alright, I'm a loser. Adrian Lima or Matt versus Madison Beer? Madison Beer. No, like, I get tired of work. I don't stop because if I don't, no one else will. But nowadays, I also get bored from this phone and I don't have any friends. Any tips? Yeah. Get off the fucking phone, bro. Seriously, okay? Your only time you should be on the phone is watching, like, motivational shit like me or other fucking people trying to tell you to get off the phone and get better at life, make money, lift weights, actually do shit, okay? So you're saying you get tired of work, but you're still watching my live stream, okay? Someone that's genuinely tired doesn't have time to watch live streams. They're so tired from work and they're either sleeping or working, okay? So you need to really, really actually be honest with yourself on how much time you spend on things and then be like, am I really bored? Am I really just not spending the right time on things? And genuinely ask yourself. But if you shouldn't be bored or feel tired from work if you're doing something that, like this, like watching a stream. Dang, you giving up already on a single attempt I suggested to you? Bro, the way you say that's like you've given up. You've given up. Giving up means that I said I was going to do it in the first place. I just refused to do it. Y'all need to work on your like perceptions, your definitions of things. You've used two definitions wrong, or maybe it was the other person. Someone said I was complaining, which was incorrect. I was asking questions, and another person just said I gave up. That's incorrect. I wasn't giving up, and I wasn't complaining. I was asking questions, and I refused to do what you said. So you guys need to take vocab classes or some shit. Bruh, Adriana is better. Face palm a moment. Joe Goldberg versus Abraham Lincoln. Abraham Lincoln. Can you end the stream? No, I cannot. Jake, I gotta go. But before I go to ask, think dinosaurs are fascinating creatures yet? You know, I'm Muslim, and they're so confusing thing. Like, the work I'm doing, is it legal or in our religion or not? That's so very confusing. Yeah, it's confusing. I don't fucking know, bro. You should know more than me. Creatures, what do you like the most? Like working out. One comment, one push up. Bro, I'm about to do a push up stream in like an hour, so y'all better be hopping in for that. I'm the same person, good sir. Nah, bro, you ignored my question. Fave actor? I don't think I have one. Do you know how to make friends? I need tips on how I can make a friend. Bro, join shit, okay? Join a sport, join a club, join something that's like active, okay? You need to be doing shit. You need to be taking classes, not school classes. Like, go to that freaking yoga session. Go to that freaking boxing session. Go to that freaking, like, like run club class. Like, go to shit. Like, you have to go to shit. Like, not just going out, but actually going to shit where people naturally meet each other. Okay, that's the entire point. The way to make friends is to actually, like, naturally meet people. Because if you don't have any friends, the only way you're going to meet friends with having no friends is going to shit where you naturally meet people, okay? And then once you have more friends, then you can start planning shit and meeting their friends and then going from there. Establish regular social activities like monthly brunches, weekly walking groups, or quarterly gatherings. Having structured social events makes it easier to maintain connections and gives you some. See, here's the thing. I agree with that, but to me, it sounds like you're not even there yet. You don't even have friends to establish like a schedule. So instead, you should just go to everything. So then you can actually make the friends. And then once you have the friends, then you can establish consistent social schedules to make sure that you're maintaining relationships with these people. Are you single? Yes. Can you do 1 week David Goggins routine? I'll definitely do some David Goggins vibes. Do a move to a camera for any player, your choice. No. Oh, also, many people bully me, and I mostly ignore them. I can't fight back, so the only thing I can do is death stare and walk away. Well, yeah. I would say we gotta work on that, and we gotta go to things that help us get better. So then we're not getting bullied because we feel so good about ourselves that we just don't allow that to happen. Yeah, man. By the way, who's your favorite rapper? Yeah, honestly, the reality is, I genuinely think you better just become like a beast like right now, because I don't think there's ever not going to be people that are going to try to test you and maybe disrespect you, and some people don't even realize it either. So you just have to always have your head up and be ready. Yeah, man. By the way, Rapper Man, just Pinkman versus Walter White. Hello, Sonic or Mario? Who do you prefer? Mario. It's me, Logan Battle YT. Does walking burn all fat? Holy fuck. No. What are? Well, I'm sorry. What is that question? Like what? Like, yeah. If you walk 8 hours a day, then yeah, you could possibly, but no one's gonna do that. So I don't even know whether to say that or not. Joe Rogan or Joe Goldberg. You know what? Joe Rogan when he was younger, 1000%. I picked Joe Rogan when he was younger over like every single person. That dude was a fucking beast. Do you know why people even bully others? Like for no reason, calling them names, other things, and when they fight, they bring an entire army? Yeah, okay. I'm gonna bring you guys the psychology behind why people bully, okay? And there's a reason for it, okay? It is a couple reasons. They feel inadequate about themselves. There is something wrong going in their life, okay? That is why people do it, because they get so bothered about something going on in their life that they need to take it out on something. They feel the need. Like, I swear to God, I'm telling you right now, there's no one that has an extremely good life where every single thing is going right and they choose to bully people. There's always something where their dad's like something's wrong with their dad. The fucking like their fucking mom left them. Their brother bullies them. Whatever the fuck, there's something. There's always something. So because of that, there's like, or they get bullied. You know what I mean? And the issue is, it's like, they choose to, go for someone weaker. I've noticed this is that when someone gets bullied, like if you're in a group of like 6 or 7 people, and someone goes after someone, and right, and instead of that person going after the person that went after them because they're so afraid of them because they're a bully, they go after the weaker person that's uninvolved. I've noticed this so much. It's an extreme psychology tactic. And for me personally, I've noticed that people have done it, and it made me just become it's part of the reason I become an absolute fucking monster, because I'm to a certain extent, I think like primal. I think very primal in the sense of like if there was no words talking and we were all just like cavemen and just like whoever was just the strongest goes, then you have to do that. So for me, that's my mindset. If you're ever like I would never like wonder why do people bully, because there's a reason they feel inadequate about themselves. But understand that if someone's bullying, the they're probably not like Conor McGregor level like fighting. So they're probably inadequate, feeling inadequate about themselves. So you have a probably better chance of like fucking them up. I'm just saying. Like, you have to understand, like, the people that actually do the fuck shit can't do shit. That's the reality of the situation. Okay? And the second that you actually fuck with them, they're like, whoa, what the fuck? Like, and especially for someone like me, who's very, very, like, you know, I guess a little bit skinnier, built, ectomorph, like, people underestimate the fuck out of my strength. And then, if they feel that shit, they're like, what the fuck? And it's very, and I think to a certain extent, you kind of have to just take that route if you're being bullied, to be honest. I remember one dude, I would never consider this dude a bully, because at the end of the day, we were like friends. But he would, like, freshman year, he would just, like, like, push me around and shit, which was just, like, it's like sports shit, you know what I mean? It's like anything else. But I swear to God, one time senior year, he was like pushing me around or something. Something happened, and I hadn't seen him in a while. And I just like it was one of the first times like I actually fought back on him. And like I said, we were like friends, you know what I mean? But it was just like roughing around like anything else, and I fucking pushed him. He's like, "Holy fuck! Like what the fuck?" And this was after I had not been. I've only been in the gym for like 3 months and done push-ups for like a couple months. Like I was basically working out for like 9 months total. Like I hadn't done that much, and I was so much stronger already. And I swear to God, like it was like I said, it's your friend, but like that feeling of like holy fuck, like I just, it's because it's a testosterone booster and it's a primal feeling. It's like a primal jungle feeling, like gorilla beats gorilla. It's weird. I know it's weird, and it gives you that, and especially if you were really small before it's even like a better feeling because you feel like holy fuck, like this person perceived me a certain way, and now because I showed them my strength, they are afraid to perceive me that way, and the feeling is quite exhilarating. It probably produces testosterone in and of itself. Uh, so yeah, I would say you should want to go for that feeling. So that means that get strong as fuck, learn how to fight, and become an absolute beast. That's what I tell you. I'm gonna go. Peace out. Take care, y'all. Peace out. Good luck. Whatever you do. See you later. Peace out. Good luck. Peace out. Bye. There is literally a kid who calls me names. He knows I can one punch him, but he says that because he knows I won't hit him. Yeah. Well, that sounds more like conflict. Like if he knows you can one punch you, but he's still worried about it. Also, I'm sorry to say this, and this is the hard reality of the situation. The reason they're saying it is because they know you won't. And that's either because you're, like, they may perceive it as wuss, or they may perceive it as you don't want to get in trouble, whatever the fuck it is, but that's why. Imagine that Mr. Beast comes to you and he says, I'm going to give you $10 million, you spend 9 hours. But it's rude sometimes, but I love him, yeah. Jay Jump, versus Vig Renaissance. Do you like Donald Trump, Joe Goldberg, or Charlie Kirk? I'm gonna stay in live stream, by the way. How do I find out if my friends are real or fake? Can people that always make fun of you be called friends? Okay. Wait, sorry. You got Insta, you're fine as fuck. Oh, thank you. It's Jacob_Kadel. So JACOB_KADL. My Instagram link's also linked in the YouTube bio. So, to find out if your friends are real or fake, it's actually extremely easy, okay? And the reason that people get caught up in this issue so much is because they're actually afraid of being lonely and not having any friends. So they stick with mediocre friends. And it's very hard to navigate this because, like, you're in your school, you're in your whatever, your small situations. Like, you don't have that many options of people, or you just get stuck with people. Like, oh, I played sports with them my entire life. And you're like, do I really like these people that much? Or do we just, like, grow up in the same place? You know what I mean? Like, that is all these are very important questions. So I would say one of the best ways to see if a friend is a real friend, give them really good news and see how they react. If you give them good news and they're like, this, good job, that's good. And also another thing is, talk about improving yourself. And if they go like, yes, keep improving yourself, good job. If they give like any backdraw, like, oh, I don't think you should do that, I don't think you should work out, I don't think you should go for that, that's too much, fuck that. That's not a good friend. You need to go for someone that you tell them you're about to grow and they're like, hell yeah, bro, I'm gonna support you. Like, that's what you want. If you recharge by spending time alone, social interactions might drain you energy quickly. This doesn't mean you can't enjoy socializing, it just means you need to balance it with downtime. Yeah, I think the people that say they get drained socially are people that don't have good friends. I'm gonna keep it real. Like, I'm gonna keep it so real. I know, like, a lot of people that are like, oh, my social battery's done. Like, I'm just socially drained. I'm like, no, you just don't like the people you're surrounded by. Because when you're with me, all of a sudden your social battery's through the roof and you could yap for hours. But right now, for whatever reason, like, yeah, I'm just saying. I know it's more of a female thing, but still. What's your job and how much money you make, if you don't mind me asking? I'm a testosterone coach. I'm in the 20s, boost testosterone naturally through lifestyle, diet, training. No, I'm not going to tell you how much money I make, but it's not a good amount. It's not paying the bills. My classmates make fun of me in front of everyone, in front of kids and others. That's what I'm saying, bro. You can't allow that. You have to genuinely, like, I mean, you have to clap back and you have to get better at things. You have to be so confident that you're like, I could say something, this guy could come at me and I would fucking destroy him. Like, that's the reality. You kind of have to have. Like you have to be almost excited for the combat. You have, like, your brain has to be like, I want you to fucking come at me, bro. Like you have to, like, want it. You know what I mean? Just, it gets me excited just thinking about it, which is good. But that's my fucked up brain. I mean, that's never going back. That's never going away. Joe Goldberg with Brian Moxer. I don't know what it is. Do you know the times when you hit the damn bully and when he brings two others and they all come up and beat you up? Did that happen to you once? No. No. Like I said, I've never been, like, beaten up. Like, I've been roughed around, but I've never been, like, beaten up. Okay, like, beaten up, like, brutally, like, beaten up, like, holy fuck, like, this kid got fucked up. But I've just been, like, messed with, you know what I mean? Like, maybe, like, like, body slammed to the ground or some shit. Like, but the reality was, and I hate to say it, but a lot of people that did, like, fuck with me, like, some of them I did kind of consider my friends because it was just one of those things where you just fuck with people. Like, there was very rarely a person that I was like, I fucking hate every single part of you, and they still were, like, annoying and messing with me. That usually honestly happened when I was older. Like, when I actually was less of a victim. That's when more people started to not like me. Like, the reality was this. I was so small and inadequate that the people that would mess with me would kind of almost feel bad for me. So they would mess with me a little bit, but they kind of liked me. Like, it was weird. Very weird. Because I was so unintimidating to them that a lot of dudes actually liked me. This is the reality of the situation of a dude that's really, like, small and inadequate and, like, weak, is a lot of dudes are actually going to like you right away, especially if you're nice, and you're, like, not, like, fucking awkward and you're, like, chill and you're a chill dude. They're going to like you because you're not intimidating. Like, you're chill and you're not intimidating at all. They like they like that. So and then that's the thing, is that when I got bigger and stronger, I saw a lot of people that I was a lot bigger than, and they did not like seeing me. Like I saw them after, like, seeing them for not a really long time, and they're like, bro, what the fuck? And I was like, why? It's just, I don't know. I'm moving away from my childhood. Who's the 22% who said you're a loser? They're a loser. I don't know. Joe Goldberg is 5'8". I was shocked, bro. Has insane aura. Bro, all these actors that we think are super tall are short as fuck. Like, to be honest, like, when I watched the show, like, Entourage, I'm, like, realizing, like, if I was in that show, I'd be a giant. Like, the fucking average dude's, like, 5'7". Like, I'd be I'm like almost 6'2". Like, what the fuck? Like, we don't realize how fucking short these people are. The one actor I saw that I realized, holy fuck, humans are so fucking short. Like, this is fucking insane. Fucking Clay Jensen from, what's it called? 13 Reasons Why. Dude, that dude, I saw him. I don't know why I didn't say hi. I was super mad at myself that I didn't say hi. I was a little pussy. It was idiotic of me. I should have said hi. But, dude, he was so short, bro. I was like, bro, you're like Clay Jensen. Like, you're supposed to be like Clay Jensen. Why are you like short? Like, it just didn't make sense. And this is the issue with these movies. These people really are. They make them look a lot taller, bro. Bro, you know Brain Monster. Search it up. He cool. Fuck. Oh, I even got bullied with Bella's friend. So mad that. Oh, what up, Ellie? Lucy, what up? I saw you again. What up? What up? And the memes. What up? Hi, Jake. What up? What up? Welcome. Welcome. Oh, that was a good one. Nate Jacobs versus Joe Goldberg. Joe Goldberg's gonna. Well, yeah, Joe Goldberg. For everything. Do you think Instagram is more distracting than TikTok, or the opposite? Do you think it is better, or you have them both, or you just YouTube, that's it? So I have all three. I post on all three. I think all three of them are distracting. I think the most distracting is TikTok, and I think the second most distracting is Instagram. I think the third most distracting is YouTube. I think they're all extremely distracting, especially when you use shorts and reels. That's where it really gets distracting. It really, like, you guys have to understand, before TikTok, there was no this. YouTube was videos. It was a whole different thing. It was long-form videos. Instagram was pictures, okay? Now, all of a sudden, people are scrolling on Reels, Shorts, and it's just different. All right. I think I'm going to end the stream here, though. Hopefully, y'all have a great rest of your day. Don't quit. Try to become the best version of yourself, mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, you know. Just try to win, man. That's all I ask, is just try to win, because at the end of the day, that's all you gotta do. If you're overthinking, worrying about how you're perceived, or replaying interactions in your head, you can make socializing feel exhausting. True. True. But yeah, so y'all have a great rest of your day. Don't quit. Don't let the haters seep in, and constantly go for that fire. That fire. Follow the fire. And not like in a devil's way, in like a way that's like energy and momentum. You take care of yourself. You got a new subscriber. Thank you, brother. Fact, but can you help me? I'm failing in school. Here's what I got for you. School's dumb, and unless you actually are working hard in it and still doing not good, then don't care. But if you don't care about school and you're just doing bad because you don't care, then don't care. Because there was a lot of times where I was almost failing in school, and it wasn't because I was stupid, it was because I didn't care. So yeah. You don't feel connected to the other superficial interactions or feeling out of sync with others can make it hard to enjoy socializing. Exactly, 1000%. You need to like the people you're with, okay? That's what's going to make it not feel like it's draining your battery. Yesterday was my birthday, by the way. Happy birthday, Rob Plays. All right, y'all. So that's all I got to say. Have a great rest of your day. Don't quit. Become the best version of yourself mentally, physically, spiritually. Win. Win, win, win. All right, peace.